Ready for another lesson? Toxic traits that make women wait. Toxicity is being thrown around in the media today, and it's always about toxic masculinity, toxic this, toxic that, and toxic this and the third. But what happened when they reflected on the opposite sex? Very rarely do you hear about toxic femininity, toxic women that are just violent and berate and belittle and abuse men and all of that stuff. But in reality, women like toxicity. In reality, women want chaos because that's what keeps them going. It's kind of like gasoline fuel to your car. If you have an electric car, your lifeline is power, being charged. But if you use gasoline, if you run out of gas, then you ain't going nowhere. So, a lot of the women on social media like, oh, stay away from toxic men. But yet those are the same women that run towards the toxic men. Because the toxic men bring excitement, variety. They don't know what they're going to get in the next couple minutes. And, they don't ever plan ahead. They're only thinking about now and how you make them feel. So if you have toxic traits like selfishness and, toxicity and, being violent in the drop of a hat and all these other traits, you're going to be the ladies' man. But if you don't have those traits, you're going to be the boring man, the lonely man. And it's okay. It's okay to be the lonely man because you can focus on shit that really actually bring value to your life. Now, knowing that women are very averse to violence, some women, well, most women, the feminine women don't like violence, but they want a man that could go to violent in a heartbeat because then he gonna be able to protect her and her children. And that's why they like guys that are violent. Not saying that that's a good thing though, but if you can control it, then you'll be alright. If you're selfish, that's another good thing. Because if you give her all your attention and, you drop what you're doing and put your dreams on hold for her, I can promise you, she gonna find somebody to replace you. So, have these toxic traits. And with these toxic traits, women will wait for you. Women will dedicate their life for you. But the problem with these toxic traits is, eventually, if this ain't you and this ain't how you live, you're gonna end up losing yourself. And then you're going to be lost because you're trying to please everybody else instead of pleasing and doing what's best for you. You've been taught